My name's Chris MACCormack. I'm one of the co-founders of Super League Triathlon. The concept of Super League was born because we were looking at finding, the true best multi-sport athlete in the world, and no race in Super League is the same because we're looking at testing different athlete strengths and weaknesses. There's a lot of talk about the Brownlees being the greatest of all time, but that's in that swim, bike, run format. When this sport was born, it was about who can swim, who can bike, who can run the fastest, and it was never discussed in any order. With Super League, by mixing up the formats, we take away that predictability that you're seeing in many races nowadays. So that was at the fundamental core of every decision we made when designing our formats, is rewarding risk-taking, rewarding athletes for certain skills and certain disciplines that haven't been rewarded before, to encourage that aggressive racing, to encourage that risk-taking, to make those athletes take those chances they may not take in conventional racing. So what we're going to see as a spectator and what you're going to see as on television is a completely different dynamic to this racing, completely different winners, and the true champion at the end of the day is going to be the person who swims, bikes and runs the best. Everyone's always talking about this is the fastest growing sport in the world. There's more people now participating in triathlon than ever before. Yet we haven't seen that growth into media and that growth onto television. So with Super League, it's that repackaging and rebranding of the sport, staying true to the values. That is what's really exciting. So as a former athlete, I was constantly frustrated with the events and the brands being the pillar and these athletes being a side note. So I think when you look at the big sports around the world, football, UFC, it's athlete first. Creating characters, creating stars, using the media to showcase the athletic abilities of the best in that sport, and that trickles down to support the sport. So I wanted to reverse how triathlon is currently done. So in 10 years, I'd love to see, we're talking about athletes like Alistair Brownlee or say a young Jake Birtwistle in the same way as we're talking about Roger Federer. It's very exciting that you've got the best of breed in this event. We're bringing the world's best athletes to Hamilton Island. It's a tropical paradise, but we're going to break them here. This course is brutal. It will be hot. It'll be 80 to 90% humidity. We're in the tropics, so whilst the footage and the coverage of this place looks spectacular, you don't really come to Hamilton Island to swim, bike and run. You come here to lay on the beach and enjoy the soft white sands. We're bringing the world's best athletes, the fastest athletes, to compete on a brutal course, and you're going to see some serious pain. Super League, Hamilton Island, March 2017. Bring it on.